Morning, Steve in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, prices are a little bit firmer in the grains overnight. Stocks are lower. And so we'll be kind of watching all the headlines as far as economic news and virus news and what may be going on in China between U.S. and China trade. Today's export sales day, and we look for some light sales in the wheat between maybe 250 to 350,000 tons. And we're also looking for maybe 1 million tons of old crop and 1 million tons of new crop beans, and maybe 500,000 to 600,000 tons of old crop corn, and maybe a similar amount for new crop corn. As far as exports go, China has been a almost daily buyer of U.S. beans, but we don't know if it's at a pace to meet the Phase 1 deal, or if it's at a pace to meet the USDA's numbers. But it's helping support the marketplace. Given the mostly favorable weather, we doubt if the soybean market can rally too much higher, especially over the $9 price level. As far as the corn is concerned, I think the sales are light. The world is kind of watching to see if prices get cheaper. The funds have covered a few shorts in the corn market, but they still are near record short corn, and so they're going to need some kind of weather event to get out of those short positions. Right now, South America is offering corn cheaper than U.S., which raises question about the possibility our corn export demand may be a little bit higher. Yesterday's ethanol production numbers were a little disappointing. They didn't increase as much as people thought, but stocks did fall, margins did improve. As far as the wheat is concerned, sales are low, trade is low. The Matif wheat futures is trading near 3-month lows. And it's more of a demand picture than anything else. There's concern that key buyers like Egypt and Turkey are missing the economic push from tourism, and that they may not have the resources to come in and buy a lot of wheat. Egypt is tendering, and we'll be watching to see who they buy it from and what the prices are versus previous tenders. But basically, world prices have moved up a little bit because of the tight old crop supply in Russia. But the recent news that Russia is not going to extend quotas into July has offered resistance to wheat. As far as weather is concerned here in the United States, we're going to see a pretty good rain event over the next 3 to 4 days. Mostly, let's say, in the western Midwest, but as the front moves through, everybody's going to get a little bit drink of water. And then it looks like temperature is going to moderate for next week, and your next rain event is next weekend. So after this 2-week rainfall total, I think most everybody is going to get a drink of water, which is good for the crops. We might actually see a drop in ratings again in corn on Monday, and maybe in beans, but these rain events should stabilize things. The next thing is what's going to happen in the month of July. Our weather guy believes that the ridge will come back into the Midwest after next week's rain event, so we'll just have to see how long it stays, or if it's a dirty ridge and just keeps moving in and out, and that have a big impact on price and final crop numbers. So as always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.